This woman's name is Josie. On that day she will marry with her boyfriend, Liam. There was gathered family, best friends, and all her friends. They looked very happy. After a long wait, suddenly an unknown man came and he spoke to her friend Josie. She then went to Josie to say something. She said if Liam would not come. Josie was very shocked and her two friends tried to calm her down. 8 years later, Liam is seen, who is now a famous musician. He also has a lot of female fans and there are many girls who are crazy about him. In fact, he can also get women very easily. In the morning, Liam woke up with a beautiful woman in a hotel. Inadvertently, the woman was overjoyed and stepped on Liam's favorite old cell phone until it was damaged. Finally, Liam ran barefoot to find the nearest counter to repair his cell phone. Arriving there, they fixed it right away. After that, Liam opened a recording and he finally felt relieved after his phone was back to normal and the recording was not deleted. This caused Liam to be the center of attention. It has even become a topic of discussion. After that, Liam met his manager named Sam. While he was at the hotel, the manager was angry to Liam. At the same time, his old friend is reported to have died in an accident. Finally, he had to return to Louisiana secretly. Arriving there, he contemplated in front of the church. He remembered that in the past this church would be used as the place of his marriage to Josie. He did not dare to enter the church because there were many people he had left before, so he waited outside the church. But suddenly Josie and her daughter came. They accidentally meet Liam near the entrance. After meeting with Josie, Liam finally met his father. His father immediately took his son home. There it looks like his father is still very disappointed with his son's attitude that left them a few years ago without any clarity. But on the other hand, his father misses him very much. After knowing that Liam left quietly, his manager to immediately call him and say that Liam had missed a concert. Finally, Liam was honest and said if the best friend had died and he would compensate for all the losses. After that, he went out on his bicycle. He went to a convenience store and asked a cashier if she knew where Josie worked, because it turns out that the cashier knows Josie. However, the cashier admitted that she did not know where Josie was. After Liam came out of the mini market, he saw Josie, who was entering a flower shop. Liam immediately chases Josie and it turns out that Josie is the owner of the flower shop. There Josie says she was trying to get up when Liam left her. In that conversation, Josie still looks very disappointed and sick of seeing Liam's face. Not long after, Josie's daughter, Billy, finally came home from school. At that time Josie didn't want Liam to meet her daughter and she asked Laura to take Billy out. But Billy instead invites Liam to chat and says that she saw Liam outside the church. Liam then asked Billy, "How old are you?" Billy said that she was 7 years old. Liam begins to realize that Billy is his daughter. Then, Liam asked Josie about it, and Josie admitted that she only found out about her pregnancy a few weeks after Liam left. At first Josie was very shy and depressed, but she mustered up the courage to text Liam. He contacted Liam in many ways to the point of sending a voice message. However, Liam did not reply to the message. At the same time, Liam asks Josie why she named her daughter Billy, though Billy is his mother's name. Josie then said that his father loved his daughter very much. That's why he gave his late wife's name, Liam's mother. So Liam's father already knows that Billy is his granddaughter. After that, Liam then returned to his house and he was angry with his father for not telling him about that. But his father said he had tried to tell him at his first concert, but he doesn't seem to care and instead kicks his father out. The next day, Liam returns to church. At that moment, he heard the priest say that everyone has faults and deserves to be forgiven. Finally, Liam stood at the door of the church and apologized to everyone in the church. They were the people Liam had left and he had let down. But Josie has not been able to forgive him and she chose to go out a different door. Having no other choice, Liam tries to go to Josie's flower shop and lies to buy flowers. There he said he wished that he would be given a chance to meet Billy, because after all he is Billy's father and he has every right to it. After hearing that, Josie said that she wanted to be given a little time and she couldn't answer yet. At lunch, Josie then spoke to Billy and mentioned her father. Billy was surprised because her mother had never wanted to talk about it. Not only that, Billy apparently already knew that the man in front of the church was her father. He also said that Liam looked good on her. Finally, Billy asked her mother to invite Liam to dinner as an introduction process. Before meeting with Josie and her family, Liam again called Sam and asked how to buy goods through the internet. At the same time, Liam finally admits that he also has a daughter. In the evening, he came to the dinner and he also brought gifts to them. Liam gives Billy a teddy bear and buys Josie a necklace, but they both didn't seem to like the gift. At the same time, Billy called her father by calling his name. Josie asked Billy to be a little more polite, but Billy didn't care about that. Finally, Liam had to accept it. Even so, Billy still tried to be nice. He took Liam to see the bunny. There, Billy said that her mother listened to all of Liam's songs a lot and it seemed they should get to know each other better. Finally, Billy asked Liam to pick her up at school tomorrow. Liam immediately told Josie about that, but Josie said it was too hasty. But Billy tried to convince her and finally Josie allowed him. The next day, Josie and Liam go to Billy's school, but Josie had to leave because someone called her. Finally, she warns Liam to take care of his daughter. After Billy came home from school, she just didn't want to get into his car. The reason is because the rate of such car accidents is greater. And finally, Liam called his dad and asked him to bring his car. After that, Liam took her to his father's house for ice cream. There he also showed his ability to play the guitar to his daughter. Billy looks really enjoy the guitar tone from her father. Billy then asked, "Who taught you to play the guitar?" And Liam answered, "My mother taught me to play the guitar." In the conversation, suddenly his father was injured while making coffee. Liam immediately stood up and helped his father. At the same time, Billy grabbed Liam's guitar and played it. They were very surprised by Billy's ability to play the guitar, even though Billy admitted that she had never learned to play the guitar before. It turns out that Liam's talent has been passed down to his daughter. Finally, Liam promised to give her a guitar. The next day, Liam brought the guitar he had promised and then they sang together so that their relationship all improved again. Not only that, He also bought his father a new espresso machine and repaired his mother's dilapidated rose garden. After that, they went to the garden behind his house to play together. At night, Josie allows Billy to stay at Liam's house. Here she finds out why her father had the heart to leave her mother 8 years ago. Finally, he replied that at that time he was young and very stupid. At that time, the record company accidentally saw his appearance in a cafe while with Josie, and the company offered Liam to do the recording. Finally, he was contracted and toured. Billy also asked why he didn't take her mother, and Liam replied if he didn't know how. He seemed lost, and at that moment he really wanted to take Josie with him. It turned out that his father and Josie had overheard their conversation. After hearing that answer, Billy gets closer to Liam and wants to call him dad. After hearing that, Josie realized that Liam still loved her very much. Finally, Liam talks to Josie. He said that Billy wanted to call him daddy. Josie then said if that happened, then Liam must be brave to take all the risks. Liam replies that he is ready to be a father to Billy. After that, Liam immediately took Josie home. There, Josie said that she really wanted to date Liam, who is a famous musician. Eventually Liam agreed and they were going out on a Saturday night. Saturday night had come. Billy met her mother. Not long after that, then someone picked her up in a luxury car. When Josie asked where they were going, the man replied that Liam Page had a surprise for her. Finally, they arrived at a flower field. There Liam was waiting for Josie in a helicopter. Josie and Liam then board the helicopter.
Okay with that? If you look just over there.
They headed to a hotel where many reporters were already waiting for them. There Liam has introduced Josie to the public. It became a news in the media entitled "She's the One." That night they then danced together. After take Josie back home, he then called Sam to talk about the tour. At noon, Liam is having lunch with Josie's family, but unexpectedly, he did not realize that Billy was choking. Jack, who realized that, immediately helped her. While Liam just stood there and did nothing, Jack immediately tried to remove the food that was in Billy's throat. There Liam remembered his past. He remembered seeing his mother's death. Not long after, Billy was finally rescued. But Jack is furious with Liam for not doing anything for his daughter as a father. Jack also said that Liam was not a good father. After what happened, Liam finally realized his mistake. He felt like a troublemaker for Josie and her family. In the morning, when his father woke up, it turns out that Liam has left the house and left a letter saying that he loves them very much. Liam's departure for the second time made the wound worse than before. Liam continued his career as a musician. This time they have toured to London. And just like before, all the fans love Liam's song. After the event is finished, they return to the plane. Liam's mind is still very confused. He also couldn't stand the magazine cover showing him with Josie. At that time Sam tried to calm him down and said that all this was not his fault, who was silent when Billy choked. For fear of losing his daughter, Liam finally realized his mistake and wanted to return to Louisiana. He immediately got off the plane and looked for a flight there. While at the airport, Liam returns to playing voicemail on his old cell phone. It was the message Josie sent 8 years ago. He had always remembered that Josie had sent the voicemail, but he also didn't know what to do. Finally, he waited at the right time to reply that message. He said that he wanted to always reply to Josie's messages, but he didn't know how. And so far he has not found the answer. He also said that his mother was his deepest love before he met Josie. Liam realized he couldn't lose Josie one more time. Every day for 8 years, Liam has never forgotten her. He listened to the message every day for 8 years. And when he saw Billy, his heart suddenly broke. He felt that he was not enough for both of them, but he would spend the rest of his life with them. After arriving at Josie's house, he found no one there. Even the house was pitch black. Eventually he left the house and hoped that when Josie returned she would hear the voicemail. The next day, he is surprised by Josie's arrival. Josie comes to ask if it's true that Liam kept the phone for 8 years because of her. He also asks if Liam won't leave them again, and Liam said if he promised not to repeat his mistake.
Welcome home.
After that they had a wedding that had been annulled first. Long story short, Liam is seen taking his daughter to a concert, and the movie ends.